So it is time for the boys 1600 meter run. Just saw the girls had an extremely exciting race, and now we'll see what the boys have to bring to it. Top seed time in this race, Nicholas Boehm of Dola Hardin Northern, one of the top seed times, 4:22.68, but Brendan Siefker of Ottoville comes in at a 4:21.29, so we'll be looking for them to see who may just move out front. And Ottoville, that is Brendan Siefker right off the bat. And you'll see that sometimes a runner likes to take charge right at the beginning and run from the front, and then there are others that feel more comfortable maybe staying in the back, lurking in the weeds, as you will, and then make their move.
A lot of times what that is they're trying to get out of the pack. They're trying to avoid stumbling and pushing and things like that, so that's the reason why a lot of them try to get to the front to alleviate all that traffic. And again, the weather is going to be a factor. It is hot for these athletes. However, the young man that's leading, his stride looks pretty strong, and that arm action looks great.
And as we said, he does have the top seed time coming in by nearly a full second.
Under 2 minutes. Strong athlete, very strong athlete. And then you see he's widening the gap.
Yeah, you can tell by looking that he is very accustomed to being out front.
That training's paying off, and I'm sure he runs cross country as well, so he has that endurance training.
So he continues to lead in first place, and he appears to be very, very comfortable in that position.
Yeah, he may even lead the entire race. That may be where he's comfortable running from. The second position is actually, and third position is actually closing that gap.
It's Nicholas Boehm of Dola Hardin Northern, the polar bears. The polar bear wouldn't feel too comfortable in this weather.
Not at all.
He seems to be doing very well, although there's pressure now for third place as well.
Yeah, third place actually has a little bounce behind him. He actually looks a little bit strong, as a matter of fact.
Boehm is a top runner in the 800, but there's a big difference between the 800 and the 1600.
It is. It is that distance, that extra, mile.
Kenny Wallace of Vienna Matthews.
It's all close right now.
Who is up there putting pressure on in third place.
Very close, very close. And so what they may be doing second and third, they may be using the first athlete to pull them to a faster time. They may be stepping out of their comfort zone.
It's the reason that some runners like to be a little bit back. They can draft, if you will, off the runner that's in front of them, use that to pace themselves.
They're feeding off of one another, you see? Because those the second and third runners, they could be pushing him. He hears them, he feels them.
Well, it's really tightening up. At one point, it appeared to be a pretty solid lead for Brandon Siefker. Right now, you could throw a blanket over those three, although I don't think anybody would want to have a blanket on today, but that shows how close they are. Maybe a tent with some shade would cover them.
Yeah, and we're approaching that bell lap, so we're going to see a blistering final 400.
Well, now
they're starting to pick it up.
Now we're going to see just who has the ability to really endure right through to the final finish line. And again, those three, it's anybody's race at this point. We see how far that they have put the rest of the field behind.
They really opened up that gap. Who wants it the most, Who wants it? It's a gut check. You're leaving it all on the track today.
Nicholas Boehm is making his move. Maybe even has edged out into a slight lead.
He's overtaking him.
They're taking the turn, but Siefker has that inside position. And he seems to have a little bit more that he's calling on now.
And that arm action is great. He's comfortable here. He's in his full-blown sprint right now. That final 100 he's turned into a sprint. It's no longer a distance race at this point in time.
And it looks like he's opening things up and is going to be able to take it home.
It's an excellent time. That lead, he leads as well. Great time.
Siefker just edges out Nicholas Boehm.
The 4:13.
Kenny Wallace appeared to take third. And you see the rest of the runners coming in, but that was a very exciting race, and it really showed